嗱，如果唔講，大家可能唔知喎。我哋成日喺澳門呢度食開嘅葡撻，同真正嘅葡撻咧係有分別嘅。佢其實係安德魯先生喺呢度自己研發同埋改良出嚟嘅蛋撻，所以咧我哋應該叫佢做安德魯蛋撻先係啱。想唔想知道點樣製作啊？跟我嚟睇睇。咁好味嘅安德魯蛋撻究竟係點樣做法嘅咧？我就請到安德魯先生嘅徒弟阿輝哥嚟同我哋介紹一下嘅。喂，輝哥，哇！呢個櫻桃蛋撻究竟係製作過程係點樣嘅咧？
製作過程咧，好似我哋啲蛋撻咧就有蛋撻皮啦，裏面咧就有麵粉啦，有水啦，咁就會造成咗我哋嘅撻皮嘅，即係撻棍。
哦，撻棍。而家輝哥啊，做咗呢個酥皮呢個撻棍之後咧，跟住下一個步驟做咩咧？
咁咧我哋就會將嗰個蛋撻皮咧就會用傳統嘅方法咧去摺疊做咗呢個撻棍出嚟。咁我哋大約咧就做咗個撻皮出嚟咧，就有81層嘅撻皮。
係啊，輝哥啊，我知道咧呢啲蛋撻好多時候咧已經係用機製嘅啦，點解你依然係堅持用人手嚟到做嘅咧？
因為咧機製嘅蛋撻皮咧出到嚟嘅效果咧係口感啊，嗰個各方面咧都會質量差好多。咁啊，所以我哋都係堅持用傳統嘅方法做到最好嘅酥皮出嚟俾啲客人。
哦，原來咁樣。阿輝哥，我想問下啦，嗱，我哋整好咗個撻皮啦，咁跟住個蛋漿係點樣搞法咧？
蛋漿咧，我哋裏面咧放咗雞蛋啦、砂糖啦、鮮奶啦，同埋淡忌廉嘅。咁我哋只要裏面嗰個淡忌廉嘅份量都會好重嘅。
係啦，咁啊輝哥，你用邊一隻淡忌廉㗎？
我哋用紐西蘭嘅淡忌廉，咁咧我哋因為咧紐西蘭嘅淡忌廉咧嗰個穩定性啦、嘅質量咧會更好，令到個蛋撻咧出嚟嗰個誘惑感啊，同埋嗰個食起嚟上嚟咧就特別會香啲。
哦，原來咁樣。嗱，呢個焗爐同普通焗爐有乜分別？嗱，呢個歐洲式嘅焗爐咧，因為體積夠大，佢一次過可以焗90個蛋撻嘅，你咁樣先可以應付到一日咁多嘅 order 啊嘛。你好啊，
你好。
我想問下咧，安德魯蛋撻同葡撻究竟有咩分別咧
？Difference. Well, the pastel de Belém, the very famous Portuguese egg tart, was created in 1835. So there's a huge history in Portugal of this pastry cream.
Yeah.
And Andrew really wanted to give the big Portuguese community here something attached to their home, who wasn't available here before. And so, being British, he wasn't going to ask Portuguese for the recipe, they were far too proud. So he set about making his own creation. So he used custard from our childhood and what he knew of the flaky pastry, which is an integral part of the egg tart, and he bound the two together to create a fusion mix, if you like. And so this became Andrew's egg tart. The Portuguese said, "Oh, that's not a pastel de nata," and Andrew said, "Don't like it, don't buy it." And so, but the Chinese took to it in their droves. They loved it, so it became known to them as the Pol Pot Dan Tart, because that was the way that they would differentiate it between the egg tarts that they knew from dim sum. So, which is better? Well, first off, what's the difference? Now, the traditional Portuguese one has no fresh cream in it. That was an Andrew addition. They use flour and water to create that binding substance. So the difference is very marked. Theirs is more like a pastellerie custard, and ours is more like a traditional custard. Well, it is a traditional custard. And the bruleeing on top, which is an integral part of the Portuguese egg tart, Andrew's is a little more widespread, whereas the Portuguese love theirs really black, and the Portuguese will serve theirs with a lot of cinnamon to create a completely different animal. So again, which is better? Well, if you're Portuguese, you're going to love the pastéis de Belém. If you are from Macau or this area, growing up with Andrew's, you're going to love this version. In fact, I wish Andrew had called it the Macau egg tart. And then, you know, for me, people say, oh, which one's better? Well, which one is better? Well, you can have two children. They're both very different, but you love them just the same, and that's what matters.
係 Alina，你點樣睇安德魯蛋撻成為澳門最具代表性同埋最受歡迎嘅食品之一呢？
Well, as you all know, Chinese have a huge history of dantat in their dim sum cuisine. That comes, you know, way back from influence in Canton by the British bringing in their custard tarts. And so the Chinese started making their own variation, much as Andrew would have done, by kicking out a lot of the dairy and making a more curd-like egg tart that became, you know, quite a popular dish for them. So introducing this, it was the Chinese that picked up on it more so than the Portuguese, because they described it to their friends as a polguat dantat, a Portuguese egg tart, because that's the only way they could describe it. It was something new, yet something familiar at the same time, so the enthusiasm for it was huge. Andrew had to start making boxes to enable people to buy dozens at a time. People would take them across to Hong Kong. The Hong Kong friends would blah, 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 and then they would start making journeys specifically to Coloane to come and take them back to Hong Kong. Journalists started writing about Andrew's little egg tart shop and bakery, and that, you know, fueled the whole legend that became Andrew's. And we're now amongst Macau's top 5 tourist destinations, which is something I'm hugely proud of. I never take for granted, and for me it's all about controlling that quality but keeping the passion.
係咧 ，Alina， 點解你會用 Anchor 忌廉嘅咧？
Well, it's a familiar brand from our childhood. So Andrew and I grew up knowing Anchor, trusting it. So there would have been no other choice for Andrew when he was thinking about a cream for his egg tart, because he trusted it, he knew the quality throughout. You would never be disappointed with Anchor. So fortunately for him, Anchor was brave and supplying Macau back in 1989 when there wasn't a huge request for dairy. So right time, right place, fantastic. He could use Anchor, his favourite, tried and trusted.
係時候要試下我哋呢個咁出名嘅安德魯蛋撻啦！哇，攞上手嘅時間非常之隨手喎，肯定係份量十足。試試味道先。呢個安德魯蛋撻咧，佢出邊嘅酥皮非常之鬆脆之餘咧，仲係有力度嘅添。而入邊呢個雞蛋 custard 咧，哇，仲不得之了！唔單止係好濃郁嘅蛋香，仲透住一啲忌廉嘅香滑味道。呢個撻真係集大成。我所講嘅集大成係咩呢？你好似食緊一個非常之蛋味濃郁、忌廉又香嘅一個 crème brûlée， 再加層非常之鬆脆嘅酥皮包住側邊，你有香滑嘅 cream custard， 又有呢個出邊咁鬆脆嘅酥皮，兩種口感喺你口度，哇！簡直係一絕，冇得頂，真係好味。聽唔聽到聲啊？一流。